Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's a welcome back from me. I've been away for, what is it, 2 weeks, boys? I've been away for about 2 weeks.
Back 2-3 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully you've missed me. And today we're going to do our top 10 wingers in the league this season. We've got our own individual lists. It's been a tough list.
Yeah, just a discllaimer, there are going to be
some big misses here.
And it's just general wingers and not
yeah,
right
so left
winger,
and
left
right.
winger. It's both.
Yeah, you can cook us in the comments.
Yeah, we're prepared for the comments. We've got at number 10, the 10th winger this season.
Mohamed Kudus.
I've got Anthony Gordon.
I've got Pedro Neto.
Oh, we've all got Pedro.
Okay.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, go on, yeah.
We'll explain why we've got all these players.
7 goals, 4 assists this year. I think really good for a guy that's just come into the Premier League. And got 97 successful dribbles this year as well. And I think that's not easy to do. There's someone above that.
Especially in the way we've been playing this season as well.
You could say that. You're 7th.
I know, but to do what he's done in some of the games we've played.
Yeah,
but West Ham shouldn't even be 7th really. Like,
not really.
No.
No.
Like, it's good.
But Kudus has been a big reason why they're up there.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, do you want to explain your 10th place?
Yeah, Anthony Gordon. He's been Newcastle's best player, apart from maybe Isak. He's been their best player this season. And in all competitions, 11 goals and 9 assists. And like they've been so injured this season, Newcastle. He's like.
He's just always been
he just played every single game, and he doesn't get injured. He doesn't seem to get tired, and he's so rapid. I think he's got to be in the England squad for the Euros.
He did well against.
I was saying
Brazil
and I saw
Belgium.
the Tottenham game yesterday. He ruined.
His pace just ruined them.
Even his passing, like I remember for Isak's goal, he put Isak through with his little pass, and obviously we all know where Mickey van der Ven ended up. But
So with Pedro Neto, I know the stats aren't great, 2 goals, 9 assists, but
he was very good.
He was still good, but the way he performed for Wolves in the start of the season sort of carried them through the tough games. Yeah. He's just so quick, he's so direct. His acceleration is unreal.
Unreal.
Like it's crazy, especially the way Wolves play. I like to play on the counter. Neto's big for that, and I know he's been injured, and he does suffer with injuries. He had that massive injury last season that kept him out.
Yeah, he's had it for a few seasons, didn't he?
Yeah.
Same knee and stuff like that.
But he seems to just be better.
He's been a lot healthier. You can see he's really doing well.
Start of the season, I think everyone was predicting him to go down.
Yeah.
I don't like the Gary O'Neill slander. I'm going to be honest.
I think he's
he's a great man. He's doing well with Wolves. Like you said, they were considered to go down.
He's done brilliantly.
So on to 9th. Who have you got in the 9th spot, lads?
Anthony Gordon.
Have you got Anthony Gordon 9th?
I've got Kudus.
Okay.
I've got Garnacho.
Do you want to explain?
I'll explain Garnacho, yeah, easy. I mean, again, the stats aren't amazing. 7 goals, 3 assists. But whenever I watch him, he just works his socks off.
He does. Do you know what? He's a really good player.
And he scores great goals. I mean, I know it's only a one-time thing, but that goal against Everton, the overhead kick.
They don't get goal of the season then.
I know, but he's so young, and obviously this Man U team is still a bit uncertain. Everything around the club's uncertain, really.
Of course, yeah.
And he's just playing like a model professional.
He's the only certainty that United have to perform.
Oh, definitely. Like I said, he works his arse off every game. Man U haven't had that in recent years.
No, they haven't. No.
I think, in my opinion, the players above him have just done a little bit better.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
But he can move up. He
didn't make my list.
No, he didn't make my list.
This is what I mean. This was so tough. So many big names have missed out. And again, we're prepared for the comments, but big names are going to miss out. Right, so who have you got, Michael?
So I had Kudus, so I think we've sort of mentioned him a little bit, but he's been basically one of the breakout stars sort of this season.
Touched on Gordon earlier, but 10 goals, 8 assists, that doesn't go. That goes under the radar at all. He got the England call up, and whether he gets into the England squad in the summer,
I think he should, personally.
Is another thing.
So 8th position. I'm going to start because you mentioned him. I've got Anthony Gordon 8th.
Okay, alright.
It's not a bad placement. I think that's just about right.
Anywhere between 10th and 8th.
He's definitely a top 10 winner.
Yeah,
definitely. Who have we got in 8th?
See, I was about to change this last minute, but I have Jarrod Bowen in 8th.
I have Jarrod Bowen as well.
I mean, West Ham wingers in the top 10. I'm happy with that.
10 goals, 5 assists in the league for Jarrod Bowen.
He's such an underrated finisher as well.
And the thing is, I know some of his goals have come from striker, but predominantly he does play on that right or left hand. Well, he can play left hand side as well.
Yeah, but
he played striker and right midfield quite a lot.
Yeah,
he mainly plays on the right. I remember against Bristol when we drew. Like that game was awful, but he was our only direct player.
Yeah,
like he
that's
was
the
begging
thing.
for the ball and we just pass it. It's like I was getting so annoyed.
He would like just run at players, and that's the one thing that not many wingers do nowadays.
Even we went to the England game, England v Belgium, and he was like one of the only players that was really just like running at direct, and it's really good player, good goal scorer as well. That's what exactly I think.
He's underrated as a finisher, I think. That's why I've got him 7th. I'll put him a bit 7th.
Okay.
Call that bias, fair enough.
Okay.
But I think
I don't hate it, to be fair.
Nah.
7th is,
that means a lot coming from Millwall fan.
he's been good this year. It pains me, but he's been really good this year.
He's got 7th.
Luis Diaz.
Yeah,
I've
but
got
we've
Diaz.
got the same list. Yeah,
I think we do.
I didn't put Diaz in.
You didn't.
You didn't
Nah, I forgot. This is what I mean. This list was so
cook
tough.
him. You've cooked me. Yeah.
No,
in the Monaco video.
In the centre-back midfield.
Him,
I don't
yeah.
need more.
He didn't put Luis Diaz in the top
Got
10.
Luis Diaz.
Cook him.
He's
Yeah.
played so many games as well, and like Liverpool have been really injured this season as well.
Oh yeah.
And he's like been playing every single game for them.
8 goals, 4 assists. Like
Yeah, it's solid for a Liverpool team challenging. I know they lost as a recording. They lost earlier today, but they are challenging for the title, and he's been so good for them this season. He's been one of the only mainstays.
he's been like
in the team.
he's been one of like 2 or 3 bright sparks that have stayed in the team for the whole season.
Yeah.
So
He's
yeah,
quality.
they're
I can't
both,
believe I
they're
forgot him.
both wingers. And,
6th. Who have we got?
Cole Palmer.
Oh, we've got the same list, mate.
Who's in
I've
7th?
got Cole Palmer as well.
Oh, my 6th choice is going to look so bad. It's
Okay.
gonna be so
Should we
biased.
explain Cole Palmer first?
Before you
I'm
do
happy to
yours.
explain Cole Palmer. He's a baller.
Yeah.
16 goals, 9 assists.
I know a lot of people. We did touch on this in the one.
A lot of people go, oh, but 8 of them are penalties. What, do you expect them to miss them?
But and also, the fact that he has like the composure just to go on and take those 10 penalties. He scored all of his penalties this
Think
season.
some of the players he's taken them off as well. Like I remember he went to Raheem Sterling. Obviously, I can't lip read, but the way he was just like so happy to take the penalty.
Like, he's taken so many pressure penalties, like Man United, Man City. Like that City game was huge.
He could have easily fought there against his old club, you know.
Yeah.
But he didn't. He just.
And the thing is,
scored.
he took a step for his own career to go out of a City side that wins everything, to go into a Chelsea side, make a name for himself, and now people are they are building a team around him.
Yeah, because it's been reported they have to sell players in order to maintain FFP. 6th position is going to look so bad. It's going to look so bad. I've got Kudus.
Oh, fuck.
I know, like the stats.
That's high.
Is that a bit of bias on your
A little bit, yeah. Most of our signings don't work out, especially the big money ones.
Oh yeah.
You think in recent times, Haller, Skamaka, Felipe Anderson ain't worked out.
Skamaka's a big one, but
Yeah. But I know Kudus we signed for, in euros, I think it was about 37.5 million euros.
which is
I
a
think.
bargain.
That's a bargain in
It was
this
a
window. So it
bargain.
translates to about 45 million pounds sterling, I think.
Yeah.
Kudus is just so direct. He needs to learn to pass a little bit more, but his runs, I think one of the goals in the Europa League, who did we beat 5-0? I think it was like Frankfurt or something like that. I forgot the
Something
name.
like that, yeah.
That he picked it up from just inside his own half and just ran. Like you
Yeah,
don't get
yeah,
that with West Ham players a lot.
No.
So for me, just for the way he's transformed our side a bit, I've put him 6th. It's probably bias. Call it bias. That's fine.
I'm calling it bias.
For me, who have we got 5th?
Martinelli.
You got Martinelli 5th.
I have Martinelli 5th.
Who have you got, Luke?
I've got Doku.
I've got Doku
Our
as
list
well,
is
yeah.
different.
We didn't
We haven't
go
got
for
a
a
copy
video.
yet. Go, John, do you want to explain?
Yeah, do you know what? I know that usually at half time he'll get subbed off for Trossard and stuff like that when things aren't going well. But 6 goals, 4 assists for a guy who's 22. He's still young, but whenever I see
He's that young. He's 22.
He's been
yeah,
around for ages
He's
as well.
he's our age, man. Oh my god.
when I see him play, I feel like when he gets the ball, I feel like as soon as he's one-on-one with a player, it's game.
Yeah.
Like he'll
His
ruin
finish
a lot
is
of
so
right
good
backs.
as well.
Oh yeah,
The way he can just curl one into the opposite end of the net.
his finesse shots are
Yeah.
brilliant.
He's been injured this season,
Mm.
but
I
yeah, I think
think it's hard
overall
not to put
he's
him on the list.
yeah, of course. I've got him in my list as well.
I forgot Martinelli.
So,
You've got Martinelli.
My list is all.
oh my god, he forgot Martinelli,
I'm not saying he
and
ain't.
I'm getting done for work.
Well, to be honest, look, this season he's been quite injured, but I just think in an overall top 10 list, I think you have to have Martinelli.
You got to
Yeah.
have Martinelli in there.
But Doku,
Yeah, so we agreed on that.
I think his stats don't say.
Do him justice at
Like,
all.
obviously, I put him in my
Not at all.
top 10 one-legged
One-legged.
list as well, but as I touched
He's
on,
only 21, isn't he?
he's maybe 21, 22. He's young.
21.
He's so young, and like he's sort of come into the Prem, and he's one of the only direct wingers that I've seen. Like a lot of the wingers nowadays will get the ball, they'll square someone up, and they'll play it back like your Grealishes. And like, did you see the goal he scored against Luton yesterday? It's kind of about 5 players.
He completely ruined the defender.
But I think as time goes on, he'll
become
add
one of the best.
more goals.
I think he will become one of the best wingers in the world.
Do you know what?
Currently he is, but
do you know what Doku is to me? He's what Newcastle wanted St Maximin to be.
Yeah. It's a different kind of style, because I think St Maximin was more flary. I think
they're both flary.
Yeah, Doku is very flary, to be fair. Yeah. He's
like his first few City performances, he was absolutely ruined.
The goal he also scored against West Ham at the start of the season, he absolutely ruined your defence.
I was watching it, and you know when like sometimes you get annoyed when your team concedes,
yeah.
But then sometimes you see a bit of play and you're like, fair enough. Like, that was me when I saw Doku perform against us. I was like, mate, fair enough. It's absolutely
can't really do much when you leave Doku 1-on-1 with any defender.
Yeah.
That's why I have Doku 4.
You've got Doku at 4th. I'll put Palmer at 4th.
I don't hate it. I think it's more this. I think if he does it for another season, I'd put him a lot higher. But I don't. For this season, I could see him being the 4th best winger. Crap Chelsea team.
Honestly,
awful.
Really. And you think the amount of stars they have in that team still, you know, you've got Thiago Silva, you've got Raheem Sterling, experienced players, and they're just not doing their job.
And he's literally taking stuff off Sterling. Sterling's meant to be the main man, and
That's why he was signed to Chelsea, to be the main man, to help him lead on, and he's just not doing that. I don't know if that's a natural decline or just a change in systems, you don't know.
But
Carl Palmer
certainly came in and just, been him.
Like I said, he reminds me of like when Dele Alli was at Tottenham, coming through at Tottenham, like the skill on display, like natural skill.
Yeah.
Hopefully their careers don't go the same way.
No, yeah, I hope Cole Palmer's really elevates.
I had Martinelli in 4th, to be fair. But I know this season he's been injured, but I think overall he's such an important player.
Well, we can let them comment for their own top 10.
Yeah, they won't agree with most of these, to be fair. But you're going to have to miss some really good players either way. So
yeah, definitely. Into the top 3?
We shall.
Let's do it.
Right, who have we got third?
Phil Foden.
Foden.
I've got Saka.
Saka at 3rd?
I've got Saka at 3rd.
The 3rd best winger in the league?
Yeah.
Saka.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my choices won't be too controversial. You will say, I can,
put
either one in a position.
I assume you have Foden over him if... I mean, if you don't have Foden in the list...
You don't have Foden in the list, Jesus.
But, I think Foden... I think, in regards to Saka, I think Saka's a better winger than Foden, but Foden's overall better player. Foden, his goal contribution to City, but he's played number 10 as well. He played right wing, left wing. He's literally...
I didn't say, obviously, not together, but we all said, like, where has Foden been playing this season? He's been playing, like you said, as a 10 and on the wing, so it's kind of hard to...
He has played a lot of games on that right wing spot, but as soon as De Bruyne got injured, he had to move down to a number 10, and that was for 10 games or so.
He's been their main man this season. Like when De Bruyne has been injured and Haaland's been injured, who are there?
He's just a joy to watch. He's such a joy to watch.
He's not an English player.
No, he's like a Brazilian player, surely.
Yeah, I mean, despite their stats being one less, Saka's got more GA than
he does.
Foden.
He does.
But I think Foden's just performed a little bit better, not by much. I was really deciding third or second between them.
Foden's got 14 goals and 7 assists.
I just think as an out-and-out winger, 8 assists. I'd rather have Saka as an out-and-out winger, and I'd rather have Foden as a number 10.
But this season, Foden's just done that little bit more for me. That's why I put him second.
Yeah.
Fair. No.
So who have you got a second?
Saka, yeah. Okay. So I think they can be interchangeable.
This is what I mean. You could easily just make them second and third each. Like it was really hard.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments who you think of it, Foden or Saka.
That's fine.
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
So with first, I hope we've all got the same player.
Mo Salah.
Mo Salah, yeah.
17 goals, 9 assists.
It's just hard not to put him
He's
first.
got 3 golden boots as a winger.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he's been their main man for 5, 6, 7 seasons.
He can single-handedly win a game for Liverpool.
Yeah,
if Salah's on form, I don't think no no player in the league can stop him, nor is better than him.
He's still got such raw pace.
The thing is, I don't think he's going to retire anytime soon. He's at such a high level, and I expect him to be at a high level for 3, 4, 5 years still.
I think he'll decide when sort of he wants to leave this top level. I think he could still have another 2-3 seasons.
I think he could go till 35.
He could. I think as a winger, your pace probably does end up being lost as you get older.
Yeah.
But I just think he's such a good finisher as well.
So he's the 10th all-time Premier League goal scorer.
10th.
If he went, I mean,
look at some of the players he's over as well. So he's ahead of Michael Owen. He's ahead of Teddy Sheringham. He's ahead of Robbie Keane, Nicholas Anelka, Dwight York.
They're not like
Ian Wright.
He's not like he's around bad names. They are players that have been the best that the Premier League have seen.
It depends if he wants to stay or he takes that massive Saudi move.
Yeah, I mean, I think that all depends on will he follow Klopp.
Yeah, it all depends on the squad after Klopp leaves.
Yeah.
Let's do honourable mentions first.
This is going to be like a good half of the video.
This could be a video.
We could make a whole video.
So the honourable mentions I have, if you don't have the same, or if you have anyone that I haven't put in there, mention it. So Mitoma, Eze.
Yeah.
Kulusevski.
Yeah.
I have put Werner in there, he has done well this year.
Yeah.
Garnacho, Elise, Trossard, Neto, Diaby, Bailey, Barnes, and I have put Anthony in there.
Anthony honourable mentions.
But that's the last
non-honourable mentions.
That's the last one down now.
I think what we haven't mentioned and we were talking about was Son. But he has like
striker.
He's this season he's been a number 9.
I just think
he's taken Kane's spot. So if he did play,
he definitely would have made my top 3.
Last season he would have been my second best winner.
That's the end of the video. Don't forget to put your own list down below. We've missed out a lot of players, we know we have. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. We'll catch you next one, guys. See you later.